Okay, today's video is all about sharing about my journey on YouTube, starting a new YouTube channel with you because I've been seeing other YouTubers and I really enjoy like learning about what they're experiencing. And honestly, a lot of the people I'm watching and following are further along in their journey. So I'm like the newbie in the group. And so, but last week was really an incredible week for me from a standpoint of getting clarity. And what's so powerful about that is like when you have clarity, it's very empowering because it gives you confidence. Like I feel confident now. And the big moment was I've made this connection where I don't have any experience with growing a YouTube channel, but I have a lot of experience with building a business or helping businesses grow. Since 2018, I've been running a digital marketing agency and I've had some great successes. I've helped businesses grow 6, 7 figures in a single year. And I feel very confident about that. And with marketing, I'm very confident in that. Not so confident in growing a YouTube channel, but I was having a conversation with other YouTubers and it was just like, oh my God, I have had this conversation a million times with business owners. I know this pitch. I know my angle. I've gotten so many new customers with how to approach this. It was just a great moment. And this has helped me get clarity on where I want this channel to go. So this channel is still going to be about business, sales, and marketing strategies. And I'm also going to mix in, of course, AI, because over the last 2 years, I've really been focusing on integrating AI into my agency, and it's allowed me to double my client base without having to add to my team because of the efficiencies that AI gives us. But we've also gotten great sales results for our clients because the content allows us to take that next step for our clients. And so I'm going to share all that here. And this is where I made the connection between starting a business or running a business is just like starting a YouTube channel. I was having a conversation with other YouTubers and I was describing to them that, you know what, for you to take the next step, actually, let's start with the first step. The first step is you need to start a channel. So you go down this path of being focused on your own needs. So your channel needs a video. So I need to create a video. I want to create a video over something that I know or that I like. And that's where it ends. You're focused on yourself. And the connection I'm making to a business is when I've gone into marketing meetings, if I'm trying to get business for my agency, the business that I'm dealing with every single time, if they've done any marketing at all their marketing messaging is about what they do. And go on my website and you will see my website is obviously optimized to appeal to business owners. I have a video on there where I literally say to business owners, stop talking about your business because nobody cares. All right. And it's the same thing with YouTube. And that's what we were talking about with these other YouTubers is that stop talking about your needs. You need to be connected to, you need to solve the problems of your target audience. And that's when everything takes the next step. I'm going to give you 5 tips that I've used to help grow businesses that will absolutely work if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel. Number 1, you have to start with your why. Your why for doing this. If you are clear on your why, everything else will be much easier because this is a very difficult task. Starting a YouTube channel is a ton of work and you have to have an incredibly strong why. You essentially have to be undeniable to reach your goal. Your why should be the fuel for your drive and your focus. Personally, the reason why I'm starting a YouTube channel is because I don't want to be too dependent on one client. I want to share what it is, my experiences, and the things that I've developed. And I hope that this spreads awareness for what I do and will eventually, I can attract people that want to work with me. And see, this is what's so crazy. Another connection to a business. If a business is marketing correctly, and today you market with education, all right? The reason you do that is because the customer journey today is all about educating your audience. And when you educate your audience, they come to the conclusion themselves that they want to do business with you. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm sharing information, I'm educating people, and maybe some people will like the way that I'm doing things and will reach out to me. So that's really my why for doing this. And YouTube is a fantastic platform to educate people. Tip number 2 is you have to invest in growth. And I don't mean you need to spend a lot of money on Google Ads. What I mean is you have to invest in your knowledge, because a business has to have a great product or service, especially in the beginning, because that's what's going to prop it up. For you, our content, for someone on YouTube, your videos, your content, your messaging has to resonate. It has to be high quality. But in the beginning, you have to be disciplined to learn more and to improve everything so that every video, you take one step further in getting better at something. A great tip for your content is solve a problem. Because if it doesn't, no one cares about it. Everybody just cares about their own problems and solving their own challenges. So your content should do that. Tip number 3 is you have to build a community. A business needs customers. A YouTube channel needs subscribers. To get subscribers, you have to engage with them and you have to be genuine with that. Tip number 3 is build a community. Your viewers are like loyal customers. If you can build a genuine connection with them, then your channel will grow. And that's the great thing about YouTube. See, if your audience shares your content, that's like a business getting a referral. And that can compound so much faster on YouTube. That's what makes the platform so great. Tip number 4, you have to provide value. And let me talk about value just from a business standpoint. If we buy something, we're handing money over for something that we value that's worth more than the money we're exchanging for it. So think about your content that way. Think about your content through the lens of offering a lot of value to the viewer because you want them to keep coming back for more. So think about your content through that lens of value, because you want your audience, your subscribers, to keep coming back for more. So what's the value that they're going to take away from your video? Tip number 5 is handling setbacks. This is a big one. And pretty much I am saying this to myself on a daily basis, and I suggest you find something, maybe it's more than one thing that you say to yourself when you're in a difficult spot or you're in a tough spot. And here's the one that I use, and I'm using on a daily basis, sometimes more than once a day, depending on the day. Challenges aren't obstacles. They are opportunities to grow stronger, sharper, and more determined. For some reason, when I say that to myself, I always feel stronger and just know that I need to keep moving forward. And that's what helps me. Here's a great frustration I'm finding right now when I'm doing all this research on what my future videos should be about. And I found some great examples of videos that would be perfect. The problem is I'm not an expert on those subjects. So it's frustrating to me because with this journey, there's always something that you're learning and it feels never ending. And it is, so I have to learn something else. And honestly, truly, that is frustrating to me. But I also know that if I just stay in my little bubble of just what I know, that I will never grow. Because I've seen that with my clients from my agency, where they want to do what they've been doing, and you can't expect any kind of different results if you just keep doing the same thing. So I'm trying to apply that to myself, and I've got more to learn, but there's going to be some great videos coming too. So I'm excited for that. Another point to make on this, Alex Hormozi talks about the ignorance tax. Let's say you have a financial goal that you're trying to reach, but you're not reaching it. That gap of what you're earning today and where you want to be, he calls the ignorance tax, because there's people out there that are making that money or have reached that goal or even gone beyond that goal. And the difference is they know how to do it. And so that gap that's preventing you from reaching your goal is just a knowledge gap. So he calls it the ignorance tax. So it's your job, if you want to hit your goal, is you got to pay down that ignorance tax with knowledge. If you're relatively new on your journey, or maybe you're an experienced YouTuber and for some reason you're watching this video, drop a comment below about what tip really helped you get through this period. Or if you're new to YouTube starting out and you found something that has helped you get through this kind of tougher time, drop it in the comment below. Because ultimately, I want to help people get through this because it is such a wonderful platform and so many people have so much value to give. I just want to see more people take advantage of this great opportunity. So Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.